The JSC panel is literally burning the midnight oil to beat next Friday's deadline for naming the nominee for Chief Justice, as stipulated by the JSC Act that limits it to 7 days upon conclusion of the interviews to do so and submit a name to President Uhuru Kenyatta. As such, the commissioners are currently retreating in Naivasha to review the interviews. The candidates for the Chief Justice post will be scored, each commissioner giving their individual score on the candidate's interview. A vote is to then be taken, and in order for one to be nominated for recommendation for appointment by the President, they will require a minimum of 3 affirmative votes by the commissioners. But there are other factors coming to play. First, just how well did the candidates perform during the interviews, where they were taken to task over their academic and professional qualifications, past work, personal lives, and their priority areas should they head the Supreme Court.
I would like to be remembered for a Chief Justice who took mediation.
I don't think that was a right decision. And I said this during the vetting board.
The Constitution itself states that life is sacred.
If I was appointed the Chief Justice, I would have no trouble working with Mr. Kenyatta, who is the President of the Republic of Kenya.
And I believe today I am your David. I am the person who will kill Goliath.
I was branded as a corrupt judicial officer.
If you know it, then why are you putting it to me? Give me a break.
The JSC will be guided by a template outlined in the Judicial Service Act. Article 13 provides 7 key areas for consideration: elements of professional competence, written and oral communication skills, integrity, fairness, good judgment including common sense, legal and life experience, as well as demonstrable commitment to public and community. Article 14 states each member shall vote according to each panelist's personal assessment of the applicant's qualification. However, Professor Margaret Kobia, who chairs the JSC, says there are other subtle considerations. She says, quote, "For instance, it is not just enough to say a candidate has so many years of experience. This needs a further breakdown in terms of the nature of the experience. Is it experience in court or in academia, for instance? If in academia, is it in teaching or writing, for example?" Professor Kobia further told Citizen TV that candidates will be ranked on a detailed scoring template that is designed to minimize whimsical scoring or other undue influences among panelists. The President is expected to forward the name to Parliament, that will then debate the nominee's suitability and thereafter vote to approve or reject the candidate. In the event MPs reject him or her, then JSC will have to conduct interviews afresh. Jacky Maribe, Citizen Weekend.